What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Little T WWE Talk. You're joined by myself, Little T, and I'd like to wish you guys a happy Friday. And it's Rumble weekend, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super excited. Today is Friday the 25th. I would like to start off by saying that I couldn't do a video earlier in the week because I'm a college student, so like this was the first week of classes and my schedule was just everywhere. But I'm doing this video now, and this will be a recap of 1/22/19 Smackdown Live, so this past Smackdown that happened this week. And it was a really good show. Great way to do a go home show for the Rumble. Got me excited. I'm super stoked. Sorry about that. If you guys hear any background noise, I want to apologize. There's people here, and there's gonna be noise. We have pets, so if you guys hear a little bit of background noise, I'm so sorry about that. But anyways, back at it. So for the opening segment of Smackdown, we had Becky Lynch, and she was basically doing a promo about how she's the man and the man should be main eventing WrestleMania. She got a huge ovation for that. The crowd started chanting Becky. It was great because honestly, as a woman, I feel like the women in WWE should be doing more, and I'm just so grateful that the WWE is giving us a chance to show what we've got in the ring, and they're hearing our voices. So I would definitely love, for women to main event WrestleMania one day. Basically, she's saying she's better than Asuka. Asuka never beat her as a champion, and just things like that. That she's taking her title back at the Rumble. Asuka comes out. She does this passionate Japanese, trash talking. Then out comes Charlotte saying that she's going to win the Royal Rumble and it doesn't matter who's, basically champion because she's going to beat them at WrestleMania and things like that. She mentioned how, she beat Sasha, who's the women's champion on Raw. She mentioned how she beat Sasha, she beat Sasha, for the women's championship when Sasha was a women's champion on Raw. She beat Ronda. Well, not beat her, but she beat the crap out of her with Ken, which Charlotte thought was over, but nobody really knew Ken and like what Ken meant. And apparently she named the candlestick Ken. So that was what that was all about. But anyways, what else can I say? Oh, and she mentioned that she carried the women's division for the past 4 years, and that, basically she's still the queen. Basically, what Charlotte was saying got on Asuka's nerves. Asuka beat the crap out of Becky Lynch, and basically it was this huge brawl that happened, and like it went back and forth. Like Asuka was beating the crap out of Becky, then Becky was beating the crap out of Asuka, and it was a really good segment, and Charlotte just kind of like walked away smirking. So that was a really good opening segment. Then we have Naomi versus Mandy Rose, which this rivalry has been something to definitely watch out for, and like I guess it's interesting just for the simple fact that the WWE seems to be going back to like the Attitude Era route with it, kind of like women fighting over men, basically a woman being cynical, wanting to break up a marriage. They're trying to spice it up a bit too with the the sexy angles, so definitely something that we'll be keeping an eye on. And basically Naomi lost, Mandy Rose beat her, but with an assist from Sonya Deville, who of course she always helps Mandy Rose out. Next we learned that Rey Mysterio and Andrade are gonna have another match on SmackDown, but this time it's gonna be 2 out of 3 falls, and Zelina Vega is banned from ringside. So that was exciting to learn about, because in the previous match that they had, Zelina interfered, and that's the reason why Rey Mysterio lost. So it's got me curious to see how this time that'll work out. The Miz versus Cesaro happened. Shane McMahon on the Miz's side, Sheamus on Cesaro's side. Cesaro won the match. And then after the match, Shane attacks Cesaro. He goes to do his elbow drop from the ring to the announcement table, but Sheamus makes Shane crash and burn, hits him with a brogue kick, puts Shane through the table, and it was just like a huge, brutal attack. So, you know, that should give us good insight on how their match is going to be at the Rumble. So that got me pretty excited. It should be a good match. I mean, Shane McMahon is known for his crazy stunts, and you know, The Miz is The Miz, and The Bar, they're a very good tag team, and they're very tough. So I'm definitely looking forward to that matchup. Next we have a passionate promo by Mustafa Ali, which is interesting because when it comes to Mustafa Ali, we see more of his wrestling ability and how great he is in the ring. But honestly, this promo was very, very intriguing. He did a really good job. He was talking about how Samoa Joe, like, basically was fueling his fire, because Samoa Joe was saying, like, you don't understand. And he's like, oh, I understand. I can see it in your eyes that you don't see that I'm good enough and that you don't think I belong. And it was just a really, really good promo. I feel like Mustafa Ali did a great job, and that definitely helped him out, because for people who are all about good wrestling ability, I believe that when they do a good promo like that, it elevates their character, you know? So it was very good. Then we had Vince McMahon hosting this face-to-face confrontation with the real AJ Styles and the new Daniel Bryan. Basically, that segment was pretty funny. I mean, it wasn't like a comedy segment, but the reason why I say it was pretty funny was because it wasn't really face-to-face. Daniel Bryan refused to get in the ring. He was like talking crap from like the outside of the ring, and AJ was like super mad and was just like, come inside the ring. Like, basically, Daniel Bryan was just saying how AJ Styles doesn't care about the environment, and these people don't care about the environment by the things they consume and the things that they wear. And Vince was kind of just getting tired of it, and he was like, you know what, get your butt in the ring. And AJ was kind of like, you know what, if he don't want to get in the ring, I'm gonna go get him. So pretty much a brawl happened there. Next we have Samoa Joe versus Mustafa Ali, and Samoa Joe tapped Ali out. So we see, like, Samoa Joe's always aggressive, so like that didn't surprise me that he beat Mustafa Ali once again. So keep an eye out for that. I think they're trying to do something with Ali. I think they're trying to give him a little push here. They're trying to see what he's made out of. So he's been doing great, though. He can hold his own in the ring. So next we have the 2 out of 3 falls for the main event of Smackdown. Andrade scored the first fall after a top turnbuckle powerbomb. This match was just filled with highlights. Highlights after highlights after highlights. So what can I say? These two are lucha kings over here, man. Like, Rey Mysterio, of course, he's the man when it comes to lucha libre. That style is very amazing. I just love the pace. I love everything about it. And they definitely put on classics. I hope they kind of do like a best of 7 series or something, like leading up to WrestleMania, because I can just see this match over and over and over again. That's how good these two are. Andrade's amazing. I'm glad he got called up, and I'm glad they're finally doing something with him, because he is amazing. The second fall was scored after a front flip power driver that Mysterio hit on Andrade. So that move is such a beautiful move. Like, the way it's executed, it looks brutal, but it looks beautiful. It's a beautiful disaster. Let's just leave it at that. Then, sadly, the match got ruined because Samoa Joe interfered and kind of just put Rey Mysterio in his submission, the Coquina Clutch. Rey Mysterio passed out. You know Joe. Joe's super aggressive and he's just trying to bulldoze his way through anybody and anything. So basically he grabbed a mic. He said that he came to make a statement. He's going to win the Royal Rumble. And then out of nowhere, Randy Orton just hits him with an RKO. And that was honestly the best thing that could have happened. Because Samoa Joe ruined that main event. I was already mad because we didn't get to see who was going to win. And Randy Orton just hitting that RKO was poetic justice. It was awesome. It was really good. Smackdown was really, really good. It's been really good matches, really good segments. I feel like SmackDown's killing it. If you ask me my opinion on which was the better show this week, I would definitely say SmackDown Live. They keep killing it. So up next, I want to say some news that I learned this week surrounding the WWE and what's going on. I'm wearing my John Cena hat today, guys. I came from the college today. So, you know, I don't really have a chance to bring too much stuff with me. So at least I have my hat with me here so you guys can see a little bit of what's going on with that. But, not to, I just got sidetracked. But back at it with the news. Basically, I'm going to give you, like, some news and, like, some rumor mill talk. Just to kind of, you know, end the video with that. So, I found out this week that Ronda Rousey and Brock Lesnar didn't have their original belts on them. They were using replica belts because apparently they forgot their belts at home or like something happened. I don't really know what's going on with that, but I read that they were using replica belts, which is not good. I mean, the champion should have his belt at all times. That's just how I feel, but you know, let me know if you guys think, you know, what do you guys think about them using replica belts? That doesn't seem right to me. But another thing that I found out was that Roman Reigns is going to be starring in a film with Dwayne The Rock Johnson, his Fast and the Furious spinoff. It's called Hobbs and Shaw, and in the movie, Roman Reigns is going to play The Rock's brother, which is super interesting. I'm actually so happy because it's a sign that, like, Roman Reigns is getting better. And, like, you know, we've been seeing him on Twitter hanging out with Joseph Parker, the boxer. And, like, I'm just super excited. I hope Roman Reigns gets better soon and we're able to see him back in the ring. But for right now, I just want to see him happy, healthy, you know, enjoying his time off. So, Roman, we love you. You know, get better. Another interesting thing that I found out was that Ronda Rousey might be leaving after WrestleMania. Apparently she wants to start a family or something like that. I mean, if she does, kudos to her. I mean, as women, we have that right. You know, if you want to go start a family, kudos to you. And if she does leave, she is going to leave as, like, the rookie of the year. Like, Ronda Rousey's been killing it. So, that's just some interesting stuff and some rumor mill talk that I found out this week. Before I end this video, I would like to thank you guys for the people who've been watching. I know there's, you know, not too many of you, but the people that do, I would like to take the time and thank you all. Shout out to you guys. You know, we're the WWE Universe. I just want to give you guys some fun content. I mean, I know I'm probably not the greatest channel, but I'm definitely striving for that. And I just want to do this because I love the WWE, and I know certain people can't watch, you know, Monday Night Raw and Smackdown due to their jobs, their lives, etc. So I would just like to give you guys a fun channel, you know, updating you guys on news, rumor mill, you know, show recaps. I will be doing different types of videos in the future, but you know, for right now, I pretty much want to recap shows and give my opinions and things like that. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, guys, and if you want, comment, and definitely subscribe to the channel. This is a WWE exclusive channel, so you know, I want you guys to have fun with it just as I do. I love doing this for you guys. I would like to thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Let's go. I'm ready for the Rumble.